Hi, I'm Fran and I'm a PR rebel. In my videos, I explain strategic communication, journalism, and public relations and how you can become a communication expert and a bit of a communication rebel. We will take different perspectives and we will look closely at certain phenomena like how to communicate about climate change. Is Greta Thunberg a journalist, a scientist, or an influencer? And what about these guys? Why are certain voices dominating the media discourse? And what are the dominant arguments? How do we talk about a new product, a new recycling system? And how do we get people informed, engaged, and how to change their behavior? In these videos, we will take a close look and find interesting concepts and strategies and skills that are needed to become a communication expert. And we will look at communication phenomena from far away and try to identify connections and get an idea of what the future might look like. So follow us here or via YouTube, search for #PRRebel and #ISustain and become a communication expert. Today we will discuss the question, what is communication? Communication is everywhere, and hey, even as a social scientist, we do have two formulas. The first one is, you cannot not communicate. Going back to this guy. Studying and understanding communication leads you along the second formula that explains communication as a process. Who says what to whom, and in which channel, and with what effects. This goes back to this guy. While communication means to share or to be in relation with, we want to bring in the media and define communication as an act of developing meaning among individuals, groups, and organizations, and in a wider public discourse, through the use of sufficiently mutually understood signs, symbols, and semiotic conventions. Here, the media offer a variety of forms of communication. They are not only the channel, they are much more. They are the stage on which communication as interaction happens, with a lot of different actors. Communication can be verbal or non-verbal. Communication can be formal or informal. And there are two different perspectives on communication. One, rather functional, rather pragmatic, one-directional, with a stronger focus on information education. The other one, the other understanding of communication is more critical. It is a ritual understanding, which means a co-creational understanding of communication, including sense and meaning-making processes. And communication as a process happens on three different kind of structural levels. The first level is a broader, a wider level, a societal media level. Secondly, communication happens on an organizational level within organizations and kind of coming out of these organizations. And thirdly, it happens on an interpersonal level between people. For example, a global pandemic. This is an issue of public interest, and the media do not only talk about the virus, how it develops, but as well about regulations, events, challenges in other countries and the future. But a global pandemic affects organizations of all kinds and shapes, from big corporations to governmental institutions, from communities and churches to schools and universities. And they need crisis management, they need organizational and strategic communication. And on the kind of lowest structural level that I've been talking about, COVID-19 affects us. On this very individual level, we talk about this via Zoom with our family, who feel really far away, with our neighbors over the fence, and we try to explain it to our kids. I hope you got a good understanding of what communication is and why media and communication studies and strategic communication in particular are really thrilling, and how important it is to be a communication expert and a bit of a communication rebel. So use hashtag #PeerRebel and hashtag #ISustain and hashtag strategic communication in your own communication, and keep on following me.